Hey, hey, hey. Hey, okay. Out to the pay, for the grass is always greener. I don't do no labels, I call it how I see it. Okay, out to the pay, for the grass is always greener. I don't do no labels, I call it how I see it.
That's crazy. Whole alumni in the building.
Tech high.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, fuck out of here.
Alumni.
See, we don't claim him no more.
Why? What happened?
He a PA boy now.
Cause
Nah.
I always be repping PA.
You went? That's where you went initially.
Yeah,
You transferred.
I went there from 5th to 8th.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So like I know, like I grew up with them niggas.
No, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like,
So every
I
time
had-
we
and I
have a
had way
PA
more
guest
fun.
on here and he just be, oh my God, PA.
Cause I had way more fun at that school. The art school. And
What was you
the
going
science
there for? Like, what was your
Music. I played. I got in for an audition with piano.
word?
Was in a choir, and then I played saxophone my last 2 years.
Fire! I didn't even know that.
So like I was in
On
the
the
band.
sax,
I was in the band with the A Team.
Word.
Yeah,
That's
so
crazy.
this is before Winton was playing keys. Like this
Got
nigga was
you.
drumming.
That's fire.
That people.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop shitting on PA though. I fuck with PA.
I do.
I
too.
just don't like how the way, he be switching
flip-flopping.
up.
He doesn't like-
Yeah,
I
he
mean-
switching up.
It's who I is. It's in my blood.
I
It's in
appreciate
my
the
history.
talent that has come from PA though.
Absolutely.
Facts.
And keep it 1,000. PA and a check produced the best artists out of the town.
100%.
It's a fact.
100%.
So it's like it's only
That's
right
a
that I
fact.
went to both.
Yeah. I feel you. I get it.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of No Label the Podcast. Here, my boy Nell.
Yo.
Special shout outs to everybody that's been subscribing on YouTube as normal, liking, sharing, following on Instagram, commenting, liking, sharing, following Facebook, TikTok, all that. We appreciate it. Now, go ahead and get into the sponsor.
Oh yeah, shout out to our sponsor. Shout out to Guap Coin.
Guap
That
Coin.
cryptocurrency for the culture, you know what I'm saying? We about to enter a nice little bull run for 2024. So, you know what I'm saying? Stack up on whatever coins. I'm gonna say whatever coins you could grab, but get some popular ones. You know what I mean? Something safe, something trustable. Man. But today we sitting down with another dope artist out of Buffalo, New York. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate that, man.
Man, we was just talking about how we pushing so much talent out of just the schools alone. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
But it's just like I had the pleasure of going to school with this dude and watching him transform into an artist,
Nah, that's a
and
fact.
it's like, and he genuinely like goes hard with his shit. You know what I'm saying? Opened up for was it Neo, Pleasure P,
Pleasure P,
Pleasure
Vito,
P.
Mario.
Okay, yep, yeah, and shit. Ain't nobody knew he could sing in high school, but now all the girls are sweating, throwing everything on stage. You know what I'm saying? We sit with JAYMAR. What's
Shit
good,
like
bro?
that. What's good, man? How y'all feeling?
Good, bro.
Good, living
Appreciate
good.
you, man.
Word. Appreciate y'all for having me.
No doubt. Yeah, we've been trying to make this happen for a little bit.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah, he was over at our old spot over at Tri Main.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and then shoot, when the time is right, you know what I'm saying?
Life be lifing.
Absolutely,
That's
absolutely.
That's all.
So it's kind of don't even got to be said. We went to one of the second best high school.
The best high school in Buffalo, Tech High.
Yeah, for sure.
We
Touch
can
tech
argue
in
it.
the building, yeah.
So,
yeah.
was you like doing music prior to getting to Tech, or like was that after Tech? I know that's like I said, me and him both went to high school with you. That's where we know you from.
Mhm.
So,
I kind of been in the music scene like my entire life, for real. I grew up playing the drums in church, singing in the choir, and praise team and shit like that. So the music has always been in me. I didn't really start taking it serious until like the later years of my life. You feel me?
So what's the name? When you left Hutch Tech, did you jump into music? I know you was in the military for a little bit, right?
Yeah, I was in the Marine Corps.
Word.
Yep.
Was that fresh out of high school?
I did a semester at Canisius College. I was wilding out of control, man. The plan initially was to go to college and then go into the military as an officer.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, I was wilding out the first semester, bro. So I ended up enlisting after my first semester. and
Gotcha.
I did 4 years.
Word.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fire. How was that experience for you?
Dope, man. Dope. Met a lot of great people. Built a lot of strong connections. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of things that I learned that I feel like everybody should learn in life. You know what I'm saying? It's everyday things that you could use and shit like that. So it was definitely dope.
Yeah, and that's one thing I feel like a lot of artists miss is like the structure and the discipline.
Exactly.
So it's like with being in the military, you seeing that, you getting that all day, every day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when you decide to leave, or not even saying you do your time, and then create an art, you know how to structure it in a way where you can be successful at it. And I think that's what helped you rise so quickly.
No, that's
For
a
real, for
fact.
real.
I appreciate that, man. Word.
Nah, word. And I always respected it like that, the military mindset. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Just regiment getting what needs to be done.
Right.
Is that what you said? Because you said you learned a lot of things from it. You took away a lot of things. Would you say like the discipline and structure aspect is the biggest thing you took away from like the 4 years you were serving?
I would say discipline and structure was always a major part of my life.
Mm-hmm.
It just kind of really like sharpened it. You know what I'm saying? In a way to where like I could use these things, or I could take these things that I've learned from my mom and, you know what I'm saying, like peers and uncles and aunties and stuff like that. Because, you know, I come from a military family, so.
Okay.
And I was in JROTC in high school too, so I already had that type of foundation. But going into the military kind of solidified it.
Word.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Hell yeah.
Word. So, boom, you do your 4 years. Did you come directly back home? Or were you like traveling in the cities? I know a couple people like to do that.
Yeah, nah, see, I was reserved for 3 years of my contract, and I did a year active duty. So for most of the time I was here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was working a full-time job. I was in and out of school. I'm still in school now, actually, but in and out of school. And then I did a year active. So I was here in the town. When I my first year in the military, I went to Morocco, and I had met my boy Kage Durden.
You met him in Morocco?
Well, no, I met him in the military.
Oh, okay, I was about to say, I'm like, yo, that's
Yeah.
wild. Like,
But nah,
shout out to Kage.
this one we really tapped in. Like, you feel me? Like,
shout out to Kage.
nah, shout out to Kage for real though. He was like, I wouldn't say like the first dude, but he was one of them first dudes where it was like, yo, bro, like you don't do this on a day-to-day basis, seriously? And I'm like, nah, you know, every now and again, you know, I had my boy Miles B growing up, who I looked up to and did music with. He was always one of my peers that, you know, did music, and I was like, you know, there's something possible that I could do, but I never really took it serious until, you know, I met Kage, brought me to a studio and started cooking up beats, and I'm like, you know what, man, let's do this. So went and got my own equipment, and yeah, bro, I started working, started cooking up.
Nah, that's fire.
So what age was that exactly, would you say? Like when you started to like take it serious or really feel like you could maybe do something with it, or like just wanted to like grind really with pursuing that passion?
This was probably around like 2021. Cause shortly after I met Kage Durden, I met my boy Cal V.
Mm-hmm. PA alumni.
Yeah, he went to PA too. I had met Cal V shortly after, and after meeting Kage, then meeting Cal, was just like, all right, yeah, now I really got to take this seriously, because there's people really in the industry, in the entertainment business, doing this like that, and it's tangible. I never really seen nobody doing it or making beats at home in a bedroom or living room. I never really seen that type of thing. You feel what I'm saying? So.
Word.
Yeah.
When I first was like dabbling, like seeing what I wanted to do in the music industry space, shoot, I was at Kage house. He showed me how to make beats.
Word.
Like, he's a good person, like who cares about art and cares about like
Facts.
helping people.
Nah, that's a fact.
Word.
That's
Shout
my
out to
dog.
bruh. What's the name? So, boom. How long did it take you to make your first song after you started like linking with Kage and taking all that shit serious?
Now I'm thinking about it. I recorded. So my first time ever recording anything was with Miles B, and we was like
It's a flex.
13.
Especially now what he doing, yeah.
Low-key, nah, bro, the GOAT. We was like 13, 14, and you know who Mark is? I think his last name is Barney. He used to have like the crazy looking dreads. They was kind of dope. tall dude with glasses.
Sound familiar.
He used to do music heavy too. But we was at his crib in his basement, and we recorded this song in his iPhone headphones on a MacBook, bro.
Fire.
And yeah, that was my first time actually recording. But the first time I really like put a song together for myself to put out on like promotional platforms or digital platforms and shit like that was Kage's beat, and I recorded the song with Miles type shit. So yeah,
Word.
hell yeah.
How did y'all grew up together? Type
Who?
you and Miles?
Yeah. My mom and his mom went to high school together. So like they would have little gatherings at the crib, game nights and shit like that. And we was kids, so his mom was pregnant at the same time. We like the same age. He was born in July 9th or something like that. I'm the 24th. So we was like the same age. Every time, my mom pulled up, she pulled up with me. Me and Miles in the basement shooting pool, playing video games. Then as we got a little older, he was doing music and stuff like that. So I'd be over there while he doing that type of shit. So
Yeah, nah, that's super dope. And it's just like
family. Him, Hooli, Austin.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they
shout out to
Mahogany.
Shout out to the whole Barker family.
Yeah, they
That's
like family.
It's a good people.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of good people. Man, that's just so crazy. And it's just like with all of his success right now, you know what I'm saying, writing credits on multiple Chris Brown albums, you know what I'm saying? Future, Blast.
Right.
It's countless joints. And it's just like Buffalo really creates that.
Buffalo got crazy
sound.
talent.
Yeah, bro. And it's just
Facts.
like, so when somebody like, people say, "Oh, popped up out of nowhere." Like, nah, like,
grinding.
nah, what's been cooking?
Yeah.
That's for a minute too.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
So when you start taking the music serious, you starting to cook up.
Mm-hmm.
How long did it take people to like really take notice and like, yo, like he got some talent, like you getting offers to get deals and stuff like that?
It didn't really take that long, man. Like, so after I did my first song, I think I put together my first project shortly after, within like the year after I got my own equipment, I started learning how to record. I recorded all my tracks. I think I made like 2 beats on the project. It's called The Experience. I put that out. That's when I started really gaining like a fan base, I got people like different producers tapping in with me, different artists that wanted to work and get features. And this was all within like a year or two of me really like taking music seriously.
Or
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So when who was knocking on the door first? Like, yo, we want to help you create this. You know what I mean, contract wise and stuff like that.
Like as far as like labels or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really get like a serious offer until recently. I had a deal with Solo Group Entertainment here in Buffalo, independent label. And that was, 2023, 2024? That was like 2020, 2019, 2020, around there. Like, after COVID, right after COVID.
Okay.
Yep. After me and Tyree Hames linked up,
Mm.
we put together an EP. Tom was loving that.
What was the name of that?
Damn, what was the name of that shit? Oh shit! Smoking too much.
Damn, bro.
It's
Word,
the
so-
Zod, bro.
Yeah, if you tap in some of our previous interviews, you know what I'm saying? We got Tyree. We was able to go to his studio, sit down with him. It's a really dope interview. Tyree's responsible for helping developing a lot of dope artists.
I
that
know it's
come
not
out
the
of town.
best of me.
Yeah, a lot of people come in and out of that studio.
Oh yeah,
That's my guy.
they say we make hits. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we did pull up to the studio for that one too.
Yeah, and that was a wild time. He was going through carrying all the equipment around.
That's before we had the studio.
Yeah, before we had a home.
Blacklist. Jesus Christ.
Blacklist, yeah.
I kept wanting to say
that.
the one for me, but that's the name of the song that was going crazy off the project. And I'm like, that's not the name of the project. Blacklist.
Word. Nah, that's hard. So boom, how long did you link with Tyree and just like y'all just organically started cooking? Or was it like, yo,
So I met Ty through Cal.
Okay.
Cal was in the town, and we pulled up on Tyree at his stool when he was cooking up on French Street, 353. And after Cal introduced me and Ty, Cal went back to the A, and me and Ty, you know, started developing a relationship, cooking up, running sessions and shit like that together. So yeah, that's how that happened.
Okay. So you was like helping them run sessions. You was like engineering.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you mix your own stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Word.
Record, mix, master, all of that.
Word.
Yeah.
Nah, that's fire.
And talk about the importance of knowing how to do like all aspects when it comes to putting together your music.
Oh yeah.
Even if you have other people that are like gonna help you at some
Right.
point, being able to like have that foundation of knowing
certain
like the information and like how to actually do it yourself if need be.
Yeah, and I feel like every artist should be able to at least record themselves, even if they're not throwing any plugins or effects or anything like that on their vocals. To be able to record yourself and, you know, chop vocals and layer and do stuff like that, just so you can have more creative freedom. You know, you don't gotta wait to go book a session, and you don't gotta tell the engineer, oh, stop right here. You could just kind of do your own thing when you record, and you can have your own little, you know what I'm saying, creative freedom when you putting your shit together. But like even myself, like you were saying, you know, it's cool to have people to help you and assist you and stuff like that. Like if I record something and mix it, whatever, I'll send it off to a couple different people. Like, yo, bro, what you think about this mix?
Mm-hmm.
And you know, if they feel like they could do it a little better, or whatever, I'll just send them the stems and let them mix it. You know what I mean? Like, nothing wrong with that. But you should definitely be able to record yourself as an artist for sure.
Absolutely.
For sure. Yeah, for sure.
What's the name? Because shit, like most of the time in the budgets, your studio cost is the most expensive part.
Exactly.
That's
You
how
go
you
to the
really-
studio not knowing what you want to do, really. You writing as you going, and it's like you could have just had that done at the crib. You would have just recorded and laid down at least a rough draft, and you go to the
Exactly.
studio and knock it right out.
Yeah, polish it up. Yeah, but it's certain things like that. It requires that discipline.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
A lot of people just out here, they want to be a rapper or they want to be a singer, and they just, I'm gonna book a 10-hour session. You ain't got nothing ready. Like you just wasted mad bread, bro. Like,
I love them type of clients.
I bet.
But yeah, pull up.
You just chilling? Yeah, come on.
Only work half the session.
Yeah, bro. So, what you performed in Atlanta a couple times, right?
Yeah, at the Indie Fest.
Indie Fest.
Yep.
Yeah. So what's been your favorite experience just like on the road?
Favorite experience on the road. I got a few. One of my favorite experiences, man. Between having a sit down with Troy Taylor, that was dope. We had a studio sit down, and he was listening to a couple of my tracks, and giving me like some feedback, things I could work on and polish and stuff like that. And then meeting Dwight Howard, that was dope as hell. I had like a 45-minute conversation with Dwight Howard in the middle of the club.
That's fine.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Amazing writer.
What was that?
Amazing songwriter.
Yeah.
Troy Taylor, yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So, just as an artist, like, what's one of the things like what do you want people to take away from your music and just your craft?
Music is all about feeling. So like, I just try to create music of substance, like stuff people can relate to. You know, you going through something, you put this song on, and it you know what I'm saying, might uplift your mood, or it might help you go through some shit. That's really what I try to aim for, bro. Just like having a message. You want to just make music just to make music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely feel that. So like, be stirring these emotions. These ladies be going crazy, man. How has it been? How's it been juggling just multiple? I don't know. Sound juggling. I don't know if you in the bus. I don't know if you in the bus.
I'm like, yo, where is he going?
I thought you under the bus, but but I'm saying like, nah, I know.
How was it juggling all of them groupies though?
How was it juggling all the hoes?
Basically.
Nah. So like, has it been difficult with women giving you that much more attention?
Nah, I mean, you know, like they fans. You know, I appreciate I love my fans. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, I just keep it business, bro. Like I don't really be getting involved or in a mix or nothing like that, bro. I mind my business. I make my music. I go home, man. So
It's a great
Stay out
answer.
the way and stay out of trouble.
you feel me,
man.
bro? Like real shit, though. Real shit.
So, okay, so you know what I mean, handle your business, go home. But I'm sure, you know you got a lady in your life, man. So, and what's the type of lady that you're looking for that you could be like, okay, like she can help me go further?
I like a lady who is spiritually fed. You know, don't necessarily got to be religious. I'm not really religious, but just like well-grounded spiritually. That's like a real big thing for me, because it's like if your energy off, my energy off. So we can't really, you know what I'm saying? We can't mix if you're not spiritually grounded.
Absolutely. No, that's definitely key.
For sure.
That's definitely key. And that's, I feel like, as much more as like spirituality become more of a popular thing, surprisingly lacking in a lot
It's
of
like
people.
taboo now, kind of.
Everybody want to talk about it, but they don't want to be about it. That's really what it is.
Yo, this is like, man.
And they only want to talk about it because it's a cool thing to talk about.
Yeah,
Nah, for real.
bro,
And
it's
that's
like,
why they not really living it, like you said, because they just want to talk about it because everybody else
sound
talk
good.
about it. Yeah.
absolutely.
When it come to being about it, though,
Yeah, the crystals
that's
is
why,
cute.
man, that's why I'm not religious.
He said the crystals is cute.
Crystals is cute and all, but
Facts.
you shouldn't be tripping. No,
OD.
You ever have any like wild situations with a fan who just like maybe not respecting boundaries or like not being able to compose themselves?
That was just one time though, when Pleasure P was at the Groove, and I had performed a song me and him did, and I was singing out to the crowd. They was all going crazy. The one girl was like grabbing my watch off my wrist, and I'm like, "Yo, what's going on?" Middle of the scene, security pulled up like, right away. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Got it together, but that was different though. It's just like, dang. I felt like I was like a real celebrity. It's just an Apple Watch, bro.
Setting the groove out.
Nah, for real.
Nah, that's what's up. That's what's
Yeah,
up.
it was crazy.
How did the song with Pleasure P come about? Because I do
Uh,
remember that track. I remember we talked about it a little bit during the Tyree interview.
Yeah,
But
hell
just
yeah.
From like your perspective.
So, dang, I'm trying to really think about how it all came together. I think this Ty made the, so Ty got the loop from Chris, guitar player.
Mm-hmm.
Then Ty put the beat together. We had a little writing session at his crib after he put the beat together. And I ended up going home after the session, like, I'm just finish this song, bro, because we was gonna have another session the next day. I'm like, nah, I'm about to just finish this shit, bro. This shit too fire. Finished the record. Next day, we let Cal hear it. Sent it to Cal. Cal ended up polishing it up, brought it back to us, and it was ready. So, actually, no, my bad. Hold on. Let me rewind. Before we even sent it to Cal, no. Okay, yeah, no. Sent it to Cal. It was ready. Yeah, that is what happened. Okay, yep. Sent it to Cal. Now I was fully ready. Then I brought the record. At this time, I'm signed to Solo Group Entertainment. I brought the record to Tony, and Tony was fucking with it. And me and Ty, like, you know what? We should try to get Pleasure P on the record. So we had already been reaching out to bro on Instagram. Hit him up. Told him we was ready to, get some work done. He hit me right back, gave me his number, called him. He like, send it through, let me know what you need me to do. Sent him the record. He sent that shit back literally in like 30 minutes, bro. Kid you not.
That's fire.
That's tough.
30 minutes.
Did y'all already have did somebody like in your circle already have like a prior connection to Pleasure P to even think about getting him on a track? Or it was just kind of like he was sound fire on this, let's hit him up and let's see.
When I initially came up with the song idea, it was like a flip of his song Lick.
Mm.
Like it was a flip of that. So I was already kind of aiming in a direction to try to get him on a song before I even knew I had a situation to get him on a song. So I'm the type of dude, like I'm annoying on Instagram. I'm reaching out to everybody. I'm sending everybody my posts. You know what I'm saying? All the celebrities, I'm tapping in with them, sending them my posts like, tap in with this. Let me know if you fucking with it.
Gotta be.
You know what I mean? So I had reached out to Pleasure P. Just, let him know I wanted to get some work done. What I had to do, what was he charging, what was the case, whatever I had to do, like what was the word, you know what I'm saying? So he hit me back and gave me his number. Told me to reach out to him. So that's how that happened.
Oh, that's clutch.
Just genuinely reaching out to him on Instagram.
It's tough.
I got a question. Because you brought up earlier before even all of that, y'all had a writing session.
Mm-hmm.
What is a writing session like for your camp? Like, how do y'all go about that?
So like, I don't know, it's kind of like a go with the flow type of thing, honestly. Like, and it depends on like what we trying to accomplish. So let's say we in a situation where, all right, Chris Brown is about to drop
Something.
an album and he needs writers. So now we're all in a mindset of Chris Brown. We're making beats and a Chris Brown sonic. We're thinking like Chris Brown thinks. We're singing like how Chris Brown sings. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's like collectively going with the flow in a session. Like if I come up with a melody or I have like some dope lyrics, Taya had a dope melody. Like, yo, no, I don't sing it like this. You know what I mean? Like, so it really just depends, bro. There's no like set way or structure to the writing session. A lot of the times, the artist who's performing is usually taking the lead. You know
And that's kind of where I was like leading to too. Like, as you the artist in the room, you got all these producers and stuff. You kind of just gotta like you say, you just put a beat on and go. You know what I mean? So I was wondering, like, when you was doing the Pleasure P track, like, was you just thinking of a song for you? Was you like a certain mood you was trying to reach when you heard the music, or if it was anything in mind before really starting the session?
So no, like the hook was already done. Like I had came up with that idea with another one of my homies at the time. We had came up with the idea to flip the Pleasure P record and just had like a hook for it. Right. The writing session was for the verses. So the first verse we was just kind of figuring out, you know, how we can go about it, approaching the record. And then like I said, I went home and just finished it.
Yeah.
That's tough. How difficult is it to, you know what I'm saying, to push through as a writer in the industry?
I mean, it's tough. It's not easy. Because you gotta think about it, like everybody can't sing, but a lot of people can write. You feel me? So, and then a lot of people who could halfway sing, they could write like a motherfucker. So it's a what's the word I'm looking for? Like it's competitive. You know what I mean? You kind of gotta have like you gotta know some. It's not about talent, really. You gotta really know somebody. Like you gotta have some type of connection. So that's why like building connections like with like Pleasure P and you know these different artists and stuff in the industry be important.
Absolutely. Yeah, that network gonna be a net worth.
For real.
At the end of the day.
Nah, for real.
So like, cause we all in like similar age groups in our era. Pretty Ricky was a big fucking deal.
What?
So how big of a deal was it where you like,
Stars?
I got a song with Pleasure P now
I ain't
that
gonna lie, bro. I was geeking.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I was geeked out, bro. That was crazy for me, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I might have shed a little tears.
Cause it was like Pretty Ricky, Chris Brown. You got Amarion. As far as like from our era, you got Trey Songz. It's like he one of them guys to where it's like
One of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Nah, facts.
Them.
Yeah, that shit was legendary, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
That's a fact.
That was legendary.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Congrats on that.
I appreciate
sure.
that, bro. 100%.
Who else on your list though? Like if you had a list of goals for your music career.
Hold on.
I knew
That's
you was
going
going
into that's hold on.
You might as well jump in on the list.
So, might as well go ahead and get to the top 5. Because I'm telling you, bro, literally the top 5, he was going to be naming that if you would have asked that question. So, your top 5 favorite male R&B artists all time. Favorite. Not who you think are the best, just your personal favorite.
Right, my favorite, not like the best. Okay. Tank. Pleasure P. Chris Brown. Damn, top 5 is hard. I ain't gonna lie.
It always is.
Pause, hold on.
That's a fact.
Eric Bellinger.
That's
Crazy,
a great
bro.
one.
Eric Bellinger is crazy.
That's
bro.
a great one.
And he wasn't really like my favorite growing up. You know what I'm saying? Like
Same,
that's like a new favorite. What's that, 4 so far?
Yeah.
Usher.
I would say Usher is definitely Usher is definitely on the
Number
list.
5.
Usher, yeah, hell yeah. Gotta put Usher in there.
But it had me. I might have been like, it had to be like 8, 9. Camcorders at the camcorder. If I'm dancing to "You Got It Bad,"
Yo.
like before TikTok, before social media, dog. Like Usher was that guy.
Yeah, Usher was that boy.
Oh man, I'm thinking of mine. I'm like,
Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, it's tough. Music Soul Child.
For a fact.
Um,
See, from now on, bro, I'm not going third no more. You're stealing my shit. By the time it get to me, I'm just combining 2 people lists.
Music Soul Child. Usher. Chris. T-Pain. T-Pain gotta be. T-Pain.
That's why I said top 5 hard. That would have been my top 10. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm trying to think of one more. Like, I want to go some older joints that really like. I'm gonna throw Donnell Jones on there.
Fuck with that.
Come on now,
Donald
talk
Jones.
about it.
Fuck with that.
40-year-old and a 30-year-old body.
Man, bro. I was so heavy. Like, I stopped listening to R&B as I like got into high school type shit. But like, yo, R&B, like Music Soul Child is who got me into music. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
You already know my rule.
I can't.
No hip hop before 1 p.m.
Dog.
Straight R&B.
That's fire.
R&B molded me.
All right, so boom. Chris Brown. Party Next Door. Music Soul Child. Joe.
Solid pick.
Joe.
That's a good one.
And let's see. Gotta be strategic.
Get it.
I'm gonna have to go. See, I don't want to name too many new people. I'm gonna just go Pretty Ricky just in general, just as a group.
I probably would have threw Drew Hill on there. Me adding groups. But I got easily
That was fire.
yeah.
I was more of a Jagged Edge guy.
You can't go wrong.
Right.
Not mad at it. Jagged Edge at the Streets on Lock. No, but my favorite like R&B album, like start to finish, Street Love, Floyd.
Is that the one? That's the one that got Southside?
Nah, that's Certified. You.
Which cover is that?
It's
cover
like
art?
gold. It's like brown.
Oh, that was the second. That was the second one.
Yeah,
Okay.
Get It Shorty. All them on there.
Little shot.
You got 5?
Hey, I do, but ain't nobody say R. Kelly.
No, we didn't.
I don't care what nobody. I
ain't want to get y'all canceled.
I heard y'all say.
I'm putting him in there,
he
bro.
on
I
there.
got you. bro.
If you got to, go ahead.
I got you. But I definitely T-Pain, definitely Chris, definitely R. Kelly, Neo for me,
I fuck with that.
and
That's why I need a top 10, bro.
Yeah.
Because Neil was like neck and neck in that list. Like, I would probably replace Neil with Eric Bellinger if it was like a growing up list.
Nah, yeah, Eric Bellinger,
Tough.
he's one of them. Especially when you really get into music and you know about the writing aspect of it.
You feel me?
He wrote a lot,
Bro.
especially for Chris Brown.
Crazy.
I probably be like Miguel. Yo,
Mm.
actually, Michael Jackson R&B.
That's important, but
So
I
I
would
was
say
a-
no.
It's a
That was
great
my first
question.
thought when you asked me that question.
It's a great question.
Yeah, because
He's considered a pop artist.
I would
If
say
he
pop.
was,
But he's-
I'll replace Pretty Ricky with Mike.
But
Easy.
he's still, because if you're going by genre categories, yeah, you would put him in pop. But I'm saying like that man really got a voice, and he been had a voice. I would still consider him like.
Only
My
reason
top
I wouldn't say R&B is just because the R&B artists of that era, like, the music was
Different.
very different.
It was very different.
Ooh, yeah.
Very different.
That's the only reason I would say. It's
Yeah,
not
Michael was
R&B.
like a rock star.
for real.
He was bigger. He was just,
Yeah.
Man, could stand there silently for 3 minutes at the Super Bowl and everybody lose their fucking mind.
You not for real.
Real rap.
Did you know that he never actually did a tour for Thriller?
I heard about that.
Never did a solo tour for Thriller.
I heard about
wasn't that a
The
documentary?
greatest selling album of all time.
Never did a tour.
Never
'cause
had a
I
tour.
think he was supposed to, and it got canceled or some shit like
He
that.
did they did a group tour, a Jackson 5 tour.
Oh,
So
okay.
Joe Jackson stepped in, was like, yeah, we're gonna make a lot of money off this. So all your brothers is coming along with you, and y'all about to record an album for this tour. Shit crazy. But the thing is, the crowd always went the craziest when like the Jackson 5 would like take a step back and just do backgrounds, and then Mike would just play the Thriller shit. That's when it would go the craziest.
I bet.
That's crazy.
Joe had the joint. How much do you love your family? Like,
Yo,
that's a great question.
Spike, really, bro?
Word.
I'd have been hot.
Hell yeah. So we might as well jump into the. We got a third eye segment. So where we talk about whether just like spiritual beliefs, conspiracy theories, you know what I'm saying, whatever it means to you. You know what I'm saying. You spoke on just like your woman that you deal with needing a spiritual foundation.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what's been some things that helped you build your spiritual foundation and like something that develops for you?
I feel like something that a lot of people don't do, read. You know what I'm saying? Like, just reading, just general knowledge. It just helps you create your own opinions on certain matters versus having like influenced opinions that you don't even really know. You know what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
I feel like reading is like a major thing that helps me. And I don't like reading physical books. I do audiobooks.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing. I got to buy some audiobooks for this trip.
Go on YouTube. I'll send you a couple links.
Appreciate that.
For sure.
What do you say like the genre you like more so steer towards when it comes to reading books?
Motivational. I don't know. Like, what do you consider books like The Art of War and 48 Laws of Power? Like, what do you consider that genre? Like
Self-development.
Yeah, I would say like
self-development,
self-help,
stuff
yeah.
like that. Okay, yeah, like self-development and motivational is really what I look for.
Okay.
I don't really read nothing else. I
And
like
do you
stuff
ha-
of like substance.
Yeah. Do you have like a couple that you would like want to give to the audience? Like, yo, I feel like you should check out. It'll help. You.
The Way of the Superior Man.
David Dita.
That's a fact. We
Classic.
talked about that one before.
That's a must. Like everybody should
Classic.
read that book. What is it? How to Influence Friends, or how to influence people and win friends. I think it is.
I've seen that. I read some of it. I think I got that on audiobook.
I'm like halfway through it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great
That's
book
solid.
though. So far, so good.
What's a book or something that you would want your woman to read to help them develop themselves spiritually? I know for me, I got my exes. I got one. What's it? Sacred Woman by Queen Afua.
Yeah,
And it's like it was stuff that was real kind of foreign to me.
yeah.
And I'm just like, yo, I know this is stuff like that you trying to like develop. And it was like, yo, you know what I'm saying, here this book, like this thick, but it's just like womanhood. It's
What's the name of it? Sacred Woman.
Yeah, Sacred Woman by
Okay,
Queen
gotta
Afua.
tap in.
Yeah,
Tap into that.
that's a good joint for women. Shit, Lauren London put Nipsey on a Superior Man.
Superior Man, yeah.
That's a good book for women to read just to help them.
I was gonna say that. Yep.
Yep. Yeah, dog. It's a couple like good joints, but it really comes down to like how you relate. Information relates to you personally, so it's like it depends
Facts.
what you trying to do. Like,
Right. What you trying to accomplish?
yeah, how you trying to? Which way are you trying to connect to this higher power, this other source?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like outside of music, like how do you recharge spiritually?
Conversations with my mom.
No, that's real, dog.
That's real. That's real.
That's
shit.
real. It's a blessing. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I feel re-energized every time I get off the phone with my dudes. I ain't gonna lie. Like I was saying, reading. Sometimes I listen to gospel music. Not as often as I used to, but at least like once a week, I spend an hour just listening to gospel music. And like I said, I'm not religious. My mom's a minister. I come from a Christian background, but I don't really have like a religion of choice.
Word. No, I get that. Similar.
So, what was that?
No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say that's why I still listen to gospel music.
Yeah, because growing up, I remember waking up on them Sundays, gospel music playing, trying to get ready to go to church and all this.
You just feel good.
Yeah, it's definitely a feel good.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be honest, like when I started learning like new information and just understanding like world and religion and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
I kind of had a distaste for gospel music, and it was just like, yeah, it sound good, but it's just like y'all, where y'all leading me to?
Right.
And it's just like, but as I've gotten older, I've been able to kind of like let go of that like frustration,
That bias,
yeah. And it's just like, nah, this is good. It's good music.
Good
Like,
music, right.
It's good intention. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And it's just like I may not have to be in a temple or a church in order to truly enjoy this.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of the reasons why people like get tapped into the church is because of the music.
Because of the music, facts.
For real.
Because of the way it make them feel.
Mm-hmm. Change like some of the best musicians, the best singers, drummers, all
they
that
all
come
started
from
in
the
church.
church.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Church is the cheat code.
Low key, low
Facts.
key. You gonna get a lot of practice, and if you ain't good, they on your ass.
Nah, for real.
Yeah,
For real.
that's one thing I be thinking about too. Is like if I have kids, do I want them to go to church to just to experience the music alone? You know what I'm saying?
I had those thoughts all the time, bro. I
Like-
haven't come to a conclusion.
Like make them go consistently, or just like go a couple times just so they can experience it. Just go a couple times.
I want them to be able to have those rhythms and understand like whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So what do you think that'll take? Do you think that'll take them going consistently, or do you think that'll
don't
just them
know.
going a couple times?
I don't know, bro. I really don't.
Something to think about.
Absolutely. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like, for real.
Facts.
Now, just to backtrack a little bit. Well, not really backtrack. Your most recent release that you put out, 3-pack.
Mm-hmm.
What is it called?
Ego.
Ego.
Yeah.
So that's more of a
Afro house.
it's different from the normal R&B music that you've done in the past.
Yeah, I was trying something different.
Yeah, so you strategically did that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So what was the reasoning behind wanting to do that, or even like try this type of sound?
Just showing my versatility as a songwriter. Yeah, that was really the intent. One day I was just shopping on YouTube for different type of vibe because I was getting annoyed looking on YouTube for beats. Usually what happened, like I'll go on YouTube, find a beat just to curate a vibe for something to write to, and then end up post-production, the beat sounds completely different. You get what I'm saying? So I was on YouTube one day and I found the beat to Poker Face. And I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy. Like, I come from a music background. I'm a musician, so I love instruments and live sounds and shit like that. So I heard that shit, man. I'm like, damn, I gotta write to this. Came up with Poker Face right there on the spot. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do a whole project like with this whole type of sonic. Just to, I ain't did nothing like this before, you know. And the Afro wave is like, you know, it's lit right now. So
Sure.
that's how that came about.
What has the response been to it by just your audience?
Oh, yeah, they fucking with it heavy.
Word?
Yeah, they fucking with it heavy. It was a shock. Like, no, everybody was expecting some R&B shit. And came with this, and it's like, yo, well, I feel like I just went into Abercrombie or something real quick. Like, what's going on?
So, yeah.
Yeah, they fucking with it
That's
heavy.
tough.
You said it's called Ego?
Ego, yep, with a 3.
Okay. What made you choose that title?
So I had put a rap project out like a year or two ago called Alter Ego, and it was just like, you know, the different side of my artistry as like a rap hip hop type of artist. So this one was just like Ego. It was about like, cause in the writing, I'm talking about, you know, the different experiences in my love life and, you know, different situations and shit I've been through. So it's about me, like my ego as a person, my ego as a human, like as a being, you know what I'm saying? So that's what that kind of came from.
No, that's
Yeah.
and since knowing you like to read, it's a dude named Todd Herman.
Todd
And
Herman.
Yeah, he got a book called Alter Ego.
Okay.
It talks about the power of like using alter egos in order to like
Put that in my
do
notes.
stuff, like accomplish stuff in life.
Say
He
that.
created the Black Mamba for like alter ego for Kobe.
Word.
Yeah, so but he talks about using alter egos for performance enhancement for like celebrity CEOs, you know, Olympians and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But he was saying he also uses it for everyday life. So like he got like a business ego, he got a father ego. So it's like, okay, when I'm with my kids, they don't need the they don't need the businessman. They need the loving father. So like he created his own like alter ego
That's
to be a
fire.
better father.
Right,
You know what
right.
I'm saying? Yeah, it's a dope read.
That's
It's a
dope.
super dope
Todd
read.
Herman, you said, right?
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
I
solid
check
dude.
that out.
The power of alter egos and all of that is it's been dope. And shit, I noticed in music industry, like rappers, a lot of them can't take off their rapper hat.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You try to be a rapper everywhere you go. And it's like that shit not necessary. And it's like a lot of times like we meet people outside and it's just like I'm like, bro, I'm a human, bro. Like
End
come
of
to me
the
like a
day.
person. Like we can have a regular conversation. It's like, oh yeah, you seem like somebody I would want
Facts.
on the podcast and shit. But like, have you ever ran into like that problem with meeting artists and like ego just like through the roof and you can't like it's
Oh,
hard
yeah.
to
All the time.
hard to work with them.
All the time, bro. Everybody got an ego, bro. It's just like
Mhm.
the next man always feel like they better than the next man. You know what I'm saying? It's not a lot of this is off my opinion. It's not too many humble people in the world anymore. You get what I'm saying? Like everybody try and pop their shit.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like humble got a bad rap because
Exactly.
a lot of the times people saying, "Oh, be humble," and sometimes people was minimizing their greatness. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And
Right.
it didn't allow them to be as successful as they are. You need an ego
Mhm.
in order to be at a certain level of success.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Because I think about like DJ Khaled. He was popping or whatever, but he didn't become the DJ Khaled we know until
Mhm.
he went to the Breakfast Club and started like he's like, no, like I'm that nigga, da, 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 like popping shit. Give me all these brand deals. Give me the, and then next thing you know, through the roof.
We the best.
Yeah, and it's like if he was humble, he wouldn't have got those opportunities.
That's a fact. You gotta know when and when not.
Yeah, and yeah, that's the importance of knowing when to put on that hat and when to take off that hat.
Facts.
He damn sure, as much as he be on Snapchat and shit, but you shouldn't be at home talking to your wife and kids like, oh, we the best, I'm the best. like, I'm like, bro, like.
He getting paid. He getting paid to do that.
Yeah,
Bro.
like,
That's the
no,
difference.
bro.
He
Yeah.
getting paid.
Nah, for real.
But it's also like a tasteful way to do it too.
Absolutely.
Like there's artists like you got like a J. Cole. You know what I mean? He's like he comes across as a humble guy, but when he's like in the booth or when he's on the track, he talking his shit.
Oh,
He's
he
cocky.
got to.
Great.
He's
Yeah,
arrogant.
that's a great
So
comparison.
it's like there's a tasteful way to do it, and there's certain realms and certain places within like your life as an artist where it's required to do it.
That's a
You
fact.
don't gotta be popping your shit or like be some flashy nigga when you walk into Walmart.
Word.
But if you surrounded by other rappers and y'all in the booth, yeah, that's where you pop your shit and then you start it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like I said, a tasteful way to do it.
That's a fact.
I think one of my favorite artists I've seen, like, I don't say develop their ego, their rapper ego, was like Joey Badass. 'Cause he was super humble, and he was just like he got to a point where it's like, nah, I'm him.
Mm-hmm.
And then now you see him in the Power series and
Right.
and all of that. Shoot, I also been watching like Ab-Soul, like he was on his super humble tip, and he was like, nah, I'm a rapper, like. Nah, I mean, let me, you know what I mean, pop my shit.
Yeah, his whole last press run was literally just him getting that point across.
Yeah, like,
yeah.
nah, I am a rapper. Like, owning it. Yeah.
No, that's a fact.
I feel like I also got to work on my podcast ego. I got to work on my podcast ego, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't be outside screaming I'm a fucking podcaster, but, you know what I'm saying? I feel like when I go to Africa, I'm like, have to wear my podcast.
Yeah, type shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, nah, yeah, we got the illest podcast in America. For real, you need to tap in. Like,
Nah, that's how you gotta be.
trying to build that
That's a
that
fact.
Ghana
Knowing when and
audience.
when not, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like also like when you at a certain level, you know what I'm saying? Like these celebrities, they be usually like behind closed doors, they be like some of the coolest people you ever gonna meet. You feel me? But like as a fan looking at them, like you got this whole different image. Like so, what I was saying was like, it be different levels. Like when you get to a certain level, like of whatever, like you famous, them people be different, bro. Like behind closed doors.
Absolutely.
Versus like me working with artists in the town. You know what I'm saying? Who ain't really nowhere further than I am. You know what I'm saying? That's egotistic or whatever. They thinking they got to put on a front or a facade for what? You don't got to do that, bro. Like we'd probably get more accomplished together if you just come down and you know what I'm saying?
It's like,
Bring it down a little bit. You feel me?
absolutely. Hell yeah. And it's just like it's funny because how many aspects of life that can affect. I know even as a teacher, like a lot of teachers got egos out this fucking world, bro. And it's just like, bro, they don't need teacher right now. They need a fucking human,
Facts.
and they like to really like put them on. And I let it be points where it's like, no, teachers stand in front of everybody while everybody sit. Sometimes I reverse that shit. Like, all right, everybody stand, I'm gonna sit, and then y'all can
Type shit.
Yeah,
Nah,
just
facts.
to reverse it. Like, but it's key that we and able to identify when our ego is
Right.
in play, and just knowing that shit can't run the show.
Right. Right.
Let go of the ego. That's something that's in the way of superior man, actually.
It is.
Letting go of the ego.
Exactly. And it's like some people was born with that talent naturally, but that's something that you really gotta learn and you gotta develop. It's a skill to be able to do that. To be able to do that shit.
And a lot of like fake woke people, they'll be come on with that kill your ego shit. Leave that. They saying kill your ego, leave that motherfucker alone, because you
Red
need your
flag.
fucking ego.
Nah, that's a fact.
You need your ego, and it took me a while to like really understand that. I wouldn't be me without it. So
Nah, facts.
I know what I'm here to. I know what I'm here to do.
100%.
And it's also like, if you put in the work, you should be allowed and you should be comfortable to popping your shit at times and letting that ego show. Like if I'm spending 8 hours in the studio every day for a year and then I finally make something or get something that pop, yes, I'm gonna celebrate at a certain point. People gonna know that I put the time in to get this shit done. But then you just go right back to the grind after, you know?
Nah, facts.
Like you should be able to like reap the benefits of your labor.
Nah, for
In
sure.
whatever way you see fit. And
For sure.
sometimes some people that's expressing it through their ego.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a good way to put that shit. Hell yeah.
But
Phone going crazy.
one thing I do want to talk about. One of my favorite projects from Buffalo of the year, short little EP. You and Boost project.
Yo.
That shit is slept on, and I don't think
Appreciate
enough
that,
people
man.
know about it. So like, how did that joint come about? Because it's like 4 tracks.
Yeah, hell
But
yeah.
like the fact that it's just like 4 good ass tracks that you could just keep spinning. Like that's why
Word,
got
I appreciate
replay
that, bro.
value. Hell yeah.
Shit, you know, Boost that's my guy.
Shout out to Boost.
That's my dude. So like, we always doing music together and shit like that. We were just kicking it one day. He like, bro, we should just put a couple of these tracks together, bro, and do a project. Like, you know, we do got a couple joints in the tuck. Let's do it. Let's just cook up like two or three more new joints and just pick and have a couple to pick from. You feel me? So yeah, we came up with the idea. GTBK is Get Back. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody is just on like the get back type of grind. You feel me? I feel like that's been everybody's energy right now. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get back in that grind, get back in that mindset, get back, you know what I'm saying? Get the energy flowing, get the juices flowing and shit like that. So we were just on that joint just talking about, you know, little experiences and shit that happened, you know what I'm saying, in our lives that just led us to where we are today type shit.
And you can tell that y'all work together often on a track because y'all just like seamlessly flowed on each track.
Hell
So
yeah.
that's why it's like an enjoyable listen.
Appreciate that, man, for sure.
Yeah, shout out Boost, man.
Shout out
Definitely
Big
check
Boost.
that joint out.
That's my boy. Hell yeah.
What's one of your dream collabs?
Damn, man. Dream collab. Dream collab would have been having a track with Michael Jackson, bro. Like, that's crazy.
That's
Like,
a fact.
what? That's like the biggest flex you could. I got a track with Michael Jackson, bro. Like, what? But something that's tangible right now. Probably Chris Brown.
Okay.
Yeah, like Chris Brown and Michael Jackson of our time, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
That's a
You
fact.
feel me?
No
Like,
question. I
he's
hate
the
how they
GOAT.
try to minimize him too. Like,
Bro, he's the GOAT. I'm not gonna lie.
easily.
Facts. Yeah. Record with Chris Brown would be crazy.
I see that for you.
For sure.
It's
on the
one-
way, it's
that's
loading.
It's 1 degree separation, for real.
It's
for real.
loading.
Facts.
Nah, facts. It's
Yeah.
definitely loading.
It's a matter of when, not if.
Nah, facts.
Absolutely.
100%.
What's something you would want your fans, your audience, to take away from just your music and anything? You know what I'm saying?
I'm still working on this trust issues project. It's still on the way. It's still loading. It's done, bro. I ain't gonna lie. This shit been done for like a year. But I really just been trying to be more intentional lately. So I've been doing a lot more research on, you know, marketing and and branding and promotion and shit like that. Cause I really I don't want to just put music out and just, you know, throw shit at the wall hoping it stick type shit. You feel me? Like I'm trying to be more intentional when I'm doing these releases, getting the video, the treatment, the promo campaign and shit like that. So I just been studying and, you know, I'm still in school too. So I just been trying to put everything together, bro. So like when I do drop, it's like pedal to the metal. Like all you gonna see is JAYMARR all over the internet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So trust issues on the way. Coming soon.
Yes, sir. Looking forward to that, John.
Hell yeah.
So shit, where can the people find you? Anybody that's looking to check you out after watching this?
Y'all can get me on all social platforms at official JAYMARR, JAYMARR, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Spotify, JAYMARR. All digital platforms, JAYMARR.
Yes, sir.
Sure.
Hell yeah. We appreciate you having you, bro.
I appreciate y'all having me.
Yes, sir.
For
Like
sure.
we said, it was overdue. We made it
Facts.
happen. Divine timing.
100%.
No Label the Pod. We out.
Peace.
No label.